Hello, and thank you for joining me once again. I am seriously so thankful to those of you who have been following along with me every week. It's so exciting. As you can see, I've made some fun improvements to my studio space. I painted, I got trim around the bottom. So very exciting stuff. So once again, thank you. Today's practice will be all about opening up through the hips and our chest or our heart space. I hope that you enjoy, and I hope that you will like this video and subscribe to my channel. Once again, thank you so much for supporting me. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. Come to the front of your mat in a standing position. Mountain pose. Make sure your feet are aligned, coming straight down from your hips, and really feel your feet rooting down into the ground. All four corners of your feet rooting down. Now, inhale, lift your arms up, and exhale, forward fold. You want to bring your hands all the way down to the floor, that's fine. Otherwise, just reaching down, it's fine too. Wherever you are is beautiful. We're just going to stay here for a little bit. Let your head drop down, kind of hang, let the tension come out of your neck. Keep breathing. Now you can either stay here with your hands on the floor or go ahead and grab onto the opposite elbows. It'll give you a little bit more stretch in your shoulders, upper back, your neck. Shake your head back and forth. And if you want just a little more traction in the neck, clasp your hands, put them behind your head, and just allow your hands to gently guide your neck down toward the floor, your head down toward the floor. Not pulling, just gentle pressure. Inhale. And exhale, side out through your mouth. One more time, inhale. And exhale, hands back down to the ground. Lift halfway, inhale, and exhale, step back into a plank position. From here, go ahead and drop your knees to the ground. We're gonna come into a tabletop position here, and we're just simply gonna do some cat-cow to stretch out our upper back and our shoulder. So press up, exhale, inhale. Let your belly fall towards the floor. Exhale. And inhale. Now moving at your own pace. Exhaling as you round your back up, tucking your tailbone under. And inhale. Look up to the sky. Exhale. And inhale. Alright, come to a neutral position. Now, from here, we are going to push back into downward facing dog. So just stay right here for a moment, thinking about your hand position, your foot position. And if you'd like, you can go ahead and pedal out your feet. That'll give you a nice stretch through your calves, even your hamstrings and your glutes. And when you feel ready, bring your heels closer down to the floor. They don't need to be touching, just as far as feels good for you. And a couple of rounds of breath here. Inhale. And exhale, sigh it out through your mouth. Once more, inhale. And sigh it out. Now, we're going to step forward with our left foot up in between the palms of our hands, bringing that back knee down to the ground, and go ahead and uncurl your toes right here in a low lunge. You should feel a stretch right here in your hip, opening up that joint, stretching out the muscle. Now inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, little back bend. Inhale, arms up, straight to the sky, straight back. And exhale, bring your hands to the floor. Now, you're going to curl your toe back up and we're gonna do a little quad stretch here. So, you are going to take that back leg and start bringing it up towards your glutes. Now you could stay right here if you want. This should be giving you a really deep stretch through the front of your quadriceps right here and your hip. So you can stay right here, breathe if you like. If you want a little bit deeper stretch, go ahead and take that left hand, reach up and twist around and see if you can grab onto your foot. I like to think about kicking my foot back into my hand and kind of letting that lead the stretch here. Don't forget to breathe. On your next inhale, go ahead and release gently to the floor, bringing your arm back around to the front. Now we're going to push up through our front foot and come up into this modified triangle pose. So from here, you want to think about keeping both of your hips square to the front of the room. Let me show you what I mean by that. So what we tend to want to do here in this position is open up like this. So try to keep thinking about keeping your both of your hips parallel to your mat. You should feel this stretch all the way up your back leg and then all the way down the front of your front leg as well. Couple more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Now bend into that front foot and we're going to come up into a crescent lunge. Inhale, and on the exhale, rotate your back foot around and come into warrior two. Inhale, come into star position, and exhale, forward fold. Allow your head to just hang. If you want, you can try and bring your elbows to the floor. If not, that's fine. Stay up here on your hands or on your fingertips, whatever feels good for you today. Inhale and exhale. Now we are going to take our hands and we're going to walk over to the other side, bringing that back knee down to the ground, untucking the toes, and coming up into a low lunge here on the floor. Inhale. And exhale. Hands back down to the mat. We're going to do that quad stretch here on this other side. So go ahead and take your left foot, lift it up towards your glutes. You can stay right here if you like, or if you want, go ahead and take that hand and reach back, grab onto your foot, and kick your foot into the palm of your hand. Breathe in and breathe out. Gently release your foot. Bring your hand back around down to the mat. Push into your front foot and come up into that modified triangle pose here. Hold it. Feeling a really nice stretch all the way down that front leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Bend into that front knee and push up into crescent lunge. High crescent lunge. Inhale into warrior two. Inhale, star pose. And exhale, forward fold. Hold it right here. Inhale. And exhale. All right, walk your hands back over to this left side. We are going to speed that up a little bit now that you know. So starting right here in your low lunge, knee down in the back. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale, back leg comes up. And twist around, grab that foot. Inhale, release. Hands to the ground. Exhale, modified triangle. Inhale, bend your knee. And come up into a crescent lunge. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands to the other side of your mat. Pivot your feet, bring your knee back down. Release those toes and inhale into a low lunge. And exhale. Inhale, bring your back foot up. And reach around, twisting. Opening up your chest. Opening your hip. And breathing. Release, hands to the ground. Modified triangle pose. Inhale, bend into the front knee. Bring it all the way up into crescent pose. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. And exhale, bring it all the way down. One more time on each side. Go ahead and walk back to your starting position. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, grab that back foot. Twist, open your heart. Exhale, hands back down to the floor. Inhale, modified triangle. Bend into your front knee. And come up into a high lunge crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. And forward fold. Walk your hands to the second side. Pivot your feet. Bring your knee to the ground. Low lunge. And exhale, hands to the ground. Lift that back leg, twist. Grab on. And exhale, hands to the ground. Pushing up into that modified triangle pose. And remember, keeping your hips square to your mat as much as possible. Inhale. Exhale. Bend into your front leg. Rise up into a crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. And forward fold. Couple breaths here. Take a deep inhale. And side out. One more time. Inhale. And deep exhale. Now go ahead and heel toe your feet just a little bit closer together. We are going to just come down into a yogi squat right here. So feet apart, about shoulder width apart, and using your elbows to push against your inner thighs and just get a really deep stretch in your hips. Take your right arm to the ground, left arm reaches up. Nice opening of your chest, back stretch, and bring it back to the ground. Other side, bring that left arm up a little further and lift your right arm to the sky. And exhale, back down to the ground. Bring your hands back in front of you. Go ahead and slowly come back up into a forward fold, bringing your feet in to just a regular stance about shoulder width apart. Bend your knees slightly and inhale. Hands in prayer above your head. Exhale through your heart space. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed.